If you don't know me personally, I don't know if I've mentioned it before on my channel, but I am obsessed with clowns. I know there are a lot of people who are afraid of clowns, but I am the polar opposite. I love clowns. I dress up as a clown any opportunity I can. So I thought I would do like a very clown inspired outfit. I jump at any opportunity to clown around. Hello there, my spooky, scary skeletons. It's Chloe in real life, your guide to the ghoulish, your sharer of the spook, and a fan of all things frightful. Welcome back to another episode of my Halloween Spooktacular. And within the Halloween Spooktacular, welcome back to another episode of Film Fridays. Today we're going to be talking about Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Yesterday, you got to see it come alive with the Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios Maze walkthrough, which I just need to say I really, really, really loved. This movie is super fun, a little spooky, but really silly, really goofy, and a great first-time horror movie. So, let's get into it.
Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It's crazy.
So let's get into the plot and what this movie is about. Killer Klowns from Outer Space came out in 1988, and so you definitely have some of the 80s cheesiness with this movie. But what it's basically about is two teenagers who see a meteor crash and they're going to go investigate the site. But when they do, they find a circus tent in the middle of the woods. And once they head inside, they see these killer clowns from outer space that have been kidnapping people, killing them, and putting them in these cotton candy cocoons. And they decide to get out of there before it's too late. And so the clowns then go on a rampage across the town, killing people, turning them into cotton candy cocoons, sending little pieces of popcorn that turn into tiny little clowns after them, making shadow puppets, dinosaurs that devour them, cream pies that they toss on people that burn them alive. It's pretty spooky, it's not so good. But eventually, the two teenagers that originally found the circus tent, along with the help of a local police officer, venture back into the circus tent to face a giant evil monster clown. So let me tell you a little about this movie. I really loved it. I didn't necessarily think I was going to, because I didn't really know what it was about. I know that it came out in the 80s and it kind of has like a cult following, but I thought it was like really, really bad. And so I thought it was going to be kind of dumb, but it wasn't at all. I really loved it. It is very campy and cheesy, but it accepts that. And it's also very clever, like with the cotton candy cocoons and the little pieces of popcorn that turn into little evil mini clowns to kill people. I loved how they played with some of the clown tropes and stereotypes to make it scary and to kill people. It wasn't necessarily a very scary movie unless you're afraid of clowns, then maybe it would be scary, but even then, I don't know. But I would have to recommend this as a great, first-time horror film. If you have a younger friend or even someone that's a little cautious on scary movies, this is a great film to kind of introduce them into the genre with it still being kind of fun and goofy. I really, really loved it. Something else I wanted to talk about was the designs of the clowns. They are aliens, so they do look a little weird. I mean, these clowns are giant. I think they're 8 feet tall. They are super tall, but they're kind of gross looking. But I loved all the bright colors and how they really did look like clowns, but something was just a little bit off. And I really liked their character design. It was really fun. I loved all the different wide variety of clowns. Oh, and this is extremely specific, but something I need to mention is the little balloon dog they had. It is the cutest thing ever. I was freaking out, and how it made little dog noises and was running around. That was great. I loved the invisible car moment. all the silly stuff like that just really made this movie super fun. So overall, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it about 4.5 or 4.5 out of 5 cotton candies. Let me know in the description of what you think about this movie, and let me know if you like clowns or if you're afraid of clowns, because I want to know. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a spooky video just like this one. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to stay spooky. Bye!